Live from Malifaux Ringside, it is Friday Night Faux Down.
What is donut cider?
Cider mill
Juice
donut.
cider. Juice donut. Makes
It's
cider.
an apple cider donut cider.
The Dunkin' font.
Brought to you by Blake's Hard Cider Company.
Apple cider donuts.
Apple cider flavored donuts flavored
Cider Mill apple
Yes.
cider donuts flavored cider.
Excellent.
It tastes like donuts and cider.
Blake's
in your
hard
mouth.
cider mill donut, cinnamon sugar donut hard cider.
I have to see if my wife can go to the orchard and get apple cider donuts.
There you go.
They're in season.
Plucked off the tree?
Right off the tree.
Right off the tree.
The apple cider donut tree.
Welcome back to Friday Night Faux Down. I am not... Wait, no, this is Nate's thing. Nate, you should be doing this.
Wait, what?
No, what?
No,
You're
don't
still
put me in
the,
charge.
no, you're still the
distracted.
host of Friday Night Faux Down.
I got distracted because this little screen cap of me on Riverside makes me look like a fucking soy jack. Just like,
My screen cap is of me taking my headphones off.
during the spit take from the apple cider donut cider.
I don't know. It's just got me like taking my headphones off.
Okay, so this is Friday Night Faux Down. I guess I could go over the rules real quick. 1, cold open. 2, we have a bunch of topics that we get to choose from, and we got to order people to choose those topics in that order. And one person will pick a topic, and then everyone else has to answer the question, including the person that selected it. And then we move on to the next person ad nauseum for like a couple of rounds or like an hour or whatever. Do I even bother? Yes,
Whatever
I do bother
we
with a
decide
timer.
We bother
1
with the
hour
timer and we end
timer.
it whenever we decide it feels right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
usually at most I say, oh hey, we're going past time. The end.
Yep.
The only other thing that we do is we talk about our patrons. Yay!
Yay!
Should probably also introduce who's all here.
Oh fuck. All right.
No, they're going in blind. They don't get to know who all the guests are. They have to guess.
We'll go down the row. First up,
That's why it's called guest.
Douglas Scoundrels. Introduce yourself, Douglas Scoundrels.
That's you.
Hi. I'm Douglas Scoundrels. From Steam-Powered Scoundrels.
Should do one of these episodes fully.
A
in
Malifaux
characters, Galaxia.
podcast. And also of Artifactors Union fame. That's
We're doing the
Artifactors
plugs,
Union.
too.
ARTEFACTORS
You have
space
not-
UNION
You haven't had enough rum to be like this.
Let him cook.
at youtube.com. That's YO capital YOU capital TUBE that's https://www dot.
Stop.
Okay, introduce yourself, Victoria.
Hi, I'm Victoria. You all
Got
know
any
who
plugs?
I am.
Professional Doug Wrangler.
No. I don't wrangle him. He does what he wants. Like some sort of feral cat. I do the Malifaux Port Authority.
There's a dirty joke in there, and I didn't say it. Everyone
Somewhere.
congratulate me.
Good job.
Yay!
Golf clap.
What was
Little
the joke?
disappointed though.
More of a writer than a wrangler. Hey, Nate! Introduce yourself.
You can't just lead me in like that. Hi, I'm Nate from Steam Powered Scoundrels. You can hear me on Steam Powered Scoundrels, a Malifaux podcast. This is the bit, apparently.
That's the bit. Okay. Nate. Wait, no, Nate. No, I already said Nate. You gotta. This is
Hi,
great.
I'm
This is a
Nate from
great
Steam
start.
Powered Scoundrels.
Roman. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm the other half of Nate from Steam Powered Scoundrels. Rather the orange-shaped man to Nate's banana-shaped man. Together
Correct.
we create one sitcom.
We are Doug's henchmen.
Yep.
Yay.
I occasionally and try to do more hosting and wrangling of the Best Laid Plans format. Hopefully we'll get another one of those in before the end of the year. Maybe. Possibly.
Potentially.
Are we mansplaining our own podcast?
Next,
I mean, you guys are mansplaining. I'm just explaining.
You're girl bossing.
next to Roman,
Also,
and
gatekeeping and gaslighting.
True.
sadly not on his lap, is mustachioed and chapeaued Timol.
Hey, I'm Tim from Roman's Basement. He lets me out for some podcasts sometimes.
Now remember, right after this, you're going right back in there. So you better enjoy it up here, and you better be funny.
Has anyone ever referred to you as T-Ball?
Yes. I have a shirt
Cool,
that says
because-
T-Ball Coach T-Ball.
Yeah, you look exactly like every T-Ball coach I've ever seen in my entire life.
That's the meanest burn I've ever heard.
That's so true.
Phone is not us. It's not supposed to be
Unnecessary.
us roasting the guests.
It's not.
One of those T-ball coaches was my dad. I can't. Wait, never mind. Don't ask that question. Eli.
Hi, I'm Eli from Steam Powered Scoundrels, a Yu-Gi-Oh podcast.
Fair. True.
Thank you, Eli. Okay, now we can talk about our lovely patrons with some true facts. Hit them with the facts, hard and fast, and it's probably going to be slow until we edit it and take out all the pauses. Hell yeah. Who's on the top of the list?
You are.
I'm on the top of the list. Thank you. First up, our first patron on this list. Timon? I don't actually know how that's pronounced. I apologize. Guesses?
I'd go with Timon.
I'd go
Timon
Timon.
Pike.
That's
Timon
a name.
Pike. Fun fact about Timon Pike. Timon Pike is actually only giving us money because he is waiting for us to inevitably declare ourselves as a full-time Yu-Gi-Oh podcast.
That day has come.
I
Thank you,
may
Eli.
or may not have written this ahead of time, and Eli may or may not have stolen my joke. By actually using improv.
He didn't steal the joke. You activated his trap card.
Not fair. Fuck. Okay. Why don't you talk about not Eli, someone else?
Next, we have Jesse Ellis, who is wondering why he has that sinking, sad feeling in his stomach, and has been wondering it for some time now. And I'm here to tell you, Jesse, it's because you're pre-sad for the fact that, once again, it is highly unlikely that we will be able to meet you at Captain Con. And for this, we are inevitably and very, 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 very sad. But everyone else listening, yes, everyone else listening, should go to Captain Con this upcoming year and play in Jesse's team tournament, which sounds ever so fun. Extra points if you manage to, sit in a summoning circle and summon the Scoundrels so we can play.
Or manifest our essence at the very least.
Yeah.
You're allowed to go there and make fun of me for not being there. Wait, hold on. Jesse Ellis of Boko Fopo fame?
The very same.
I'm just going to keep saying that until people start saying that, and he's going to be upset. Moving on. Victoria.
The person who most should be at Captain Con, Mike Entwistle,
That seems doable.
needs to get working on actually building that teleportation pod that he says he's designed.
Keep away from flies. It's
I'm
you
next,
again, Victoria.
It's
Yeah.
me again.
They got the double header.
I got the double header shirt. Person who will be joining Mike Entwistle in that teleportation pod, Chris Gilboy. Also from Britain land. Certainly hope those molecules don't get mixed up when you come to Captain Con, guys.
Was that a vague threat?
That Whistle Gilboy fusion is going to be terrifying.
I don't think there was anything vague about that.
Pretty direct.
I don't know. With Mike's ability to cobble together memes, I feel like he should be able to cobble together a teleporter which can then cobble together multiple people in a meaningful way.
They will fuse into the ultimate Gigglesmith.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right gill whistle. Or Miss Int Boy?
Is it boy?
Yeah. All right.
Let's go with that one.
Yeah. Adding to that wonderful henchman enforcer combo that Eli just mentioned in the starter box to something that I don't know what it is yet, we're adding as the minion Matt Paella, and his ability is going to be to make nothing but Yu-Gi-Oh jokes on the card. In fact, one of the rules is bring a Yu-Gi-Oh deck, start playing with it.
I flipped a Blue Eyes White Dragon for my attack. What does that mean?
It means fuck your opponent and all their models.
I will give someone something if they go to a Malifaux tournament dressed as Seto Kaiba.
We'll send them a free clock.
Yeah. We'll give them a bunch of tokens they have sitting around.
Nice.
Moving on. Our next patron. Do you know how some names are like indicative of like your family lineage? Well, Maurice Robinson is actually the son of one of Batman's sidekicks. Unfortunately, it's Jason Todd.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Hold on.
Ooh.
Sorry,
hold
Maurice
on.
Robinson. Didn't mean to spill your family business.
That was starting to be a really good joke, and then you hit it over the head with a, crowbar.
And you know what they say about the crowbar of comedy.
It's where all the crows go to drink?
And now there's a cat.
Yeah.
Klaus Swanyoung has a habit. And that habit is that he always refers to them as pickled cucumbers and demands clarification when you just say pickles. We get it. You're a professional, Klaus. That's enough. Tim,
Yeah.
your turn.
Robert J. Singer. Not too many people know this. At all times, has all 5 pieces of Exodia on him.
Oh, fuck.
I feel like I need to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! At this point to get a refresher on it so we can make even more of these jokes. Not play it, of course, but...
Ah, fuck. I had a good one, and I lost it when I heard the Exodia bit. So, Craig Chuba recently won an award for top author of 2028. We're not sure what they're writing. We believe it has something to do with time travel, but, good job on that.
Nice. Philip Travis, on the other hand, recently was wandering through some mountains. And I do mean through them, like tunnels. And right when he thought he was going to be lost forever, he happened upon a large chamber wherein a large metal lion was. And he became one of the pilots of Voltron. It's the yellow lion, if you were wondering.
Now that makes sense.
Yeah, we just have to find out who the other 4 are.
Over here juicing my pickles. Okay.
Please use a different phrase.
But they got juice in them, and it's it makes my tummy hurt if I eat too much pickle juice, so I gotta juice them. I just squeeze them over the trash can.
I'm gonna write down "juicing my pickles"
Yeah.
as a possible title.
You know who's not juicing his pickle? Their pickle.
You don't know that.
I don't know that.
Who, Victoria?
Why, that's Joe Hadfield. I'm choosing to believe this because I, for some reason, feel like they don't like pickles. I don't know if this was told to me on the Discord or if it came to me in a dream.
Is Joe the
Or-
anti-class?
Or if they perhaps have communicated this to me telepathically. But I know your secret, Joe. It's safe with me. Except I just said it on a podcast that goes out public. Never mind.
No one listens to this.
People actually listen.
Oh, fuck. Oh, my thoughts, my brain.
I don't even know who's after me. It's Nate. Nate is after me.
It's me. Yeah, that's the problem. Oh boy. Oh, you know what they say about our dear friend Hazel Martin. I completely lost my train of thought.
We're doing great, guys. We're doing good.
So good.
This is going perfectly.
No. I've got something for this, I swear.
Did you lose all knowledge of Hazel Martin?
I truly did. Hazel Martin is actually truly unknowable, as I've clearly demonstrated. If you think you understand Hazel Martin, they're far too deep and complex for your simple, feeble human mind to understand. Do not attempt to understand Hazel Martin.
All right. DZ Learguard. So, something about DZ Learguard that I'm sure you all are really happy to know, even though it's not that big of a surprise. DZ Learguard hates Sword Art Online because he chugs his Respect Women juice.
I thought it was going to be about how the game is clearly programmed badly, but okay.
Sure, that too.
Let's see, we got Chase Ferrario. Did you know if you say his name 3 times in a mirror, he will appear and tell you how great of a day you're going to have today?
Aw.
Aw.
Thanks, Chase.
Yeah, we appreciate Chase.
We apologize for how busy you're going to be in the next couple of days.
It's going to be a rough week.
Wookie Gunner's just like a chill dude, invited me out to hang out at his place the other day, go down to his basement, drink this wine that he had. This,
Oh no.
Amarillo or something. I don't remember. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go, but hey, maybe next weekend.
Not the cask of Amarillo.
Spoilers!
Narrowly escaped being cast of Amontillado.
Give a spoiler warning, come on.
That sick Poe spoiler warning.
If in this year of our Lord, 2024, people
I haven't said anything about what happens. That's the setup of the story is, hey, come down and drink some wine with me.
And nothing bad happens, and they enjoy a nice bottle of wine.
Absolutely. They're besties.
Oh, sorry, spoilers.
It'll be fine. No, Nate, if in this year of our Lord 2024, people haven't read The Cask of Amontillado, that's them.
Also, if they haven't read enough Poe and they just are waiting for the movie, they should go watch Fall of the House of Usher on Netflix. It's actually really good.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
I was gonna say, it's only 180 years old, so...
I haven't read it.
I mean, you just wanted to read this year, though.
Well, no, you don't have to.
Speaking of Netflix, did you watch The Haunting of Hill House?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I am interrupting patron readings to try to get
I thought you were next. I thought that was
No!
Who is next?
Tim is next.
I got next. Our good buddy James Hahn is actually a pixie piloting a Warforged mech suit.
sick.
No one knew, but
I can
now
see
we
it.
do.
I could see it. Pretty awesome.
That's a really convincing mech suit.
Like the D&D version of the little alien guys in MIB, the Archelians.
Eli.
Yep, Eli. I'm going to talk about Eli. This is the part where everyone's expecting me to say some little insult, some sad boy shit. I'm done with that. We're canceling. We're killing sad boy Eli. He's dead now.
Oh yeah.
Game over. Nah, Eli's a boss now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hot.
Love that.
Congrats.
Well, I guess I gotta be the sad boy now.
John Haas.
Oh.
And unfortunately, that was too much energy for the John Haas intro. I hate to inform everybody, but John Haas is a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck.
Oh no.
Love you, John.
Craig Shipman doesn't have a Yu-Gi-Oh joke.
Are you sure?
All right. Yeah, no. Craig Shipman and I had a nice conversation, like, very recently, like 2 years ago. And it just let me in on stuff he does besides RPG things. And he actually has a really nice collection. And he spent, like, years, decades even, collecting all these pieces. Apparently, it's a collection of gently used coffins. Apparently, they're really, really cheap on the secondhand market.
Define gently used.
I will not.
Listen, I'm just saying, you buy a shovel for $15 and it gets a lot cheaper.
Our next and last patron has recently confided in me that they are all but confirmed to come to this year's Good Things Happen. And as extra bonuses, we'll be playing whatever crew the person who donates the most money to them wants them to. And that's Tim Ball. What I just said may or may not be true.
Damn it, Ron.
Ball's going to need to borrow that time machine because 2024's Good Things Happen already. I'm assuming the next one.
Yeah, the next one. Time is fake. It's good.
Time is fake.
This year's already over.
Word. Oh, God, I hate this year. Anyways, we're drinking to forget. Let's get into the actual Friday Night Faux Down portion of Friday Night Faux Down. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
No.
All right. I've already accidentally deleted my timer, so let me get that back. Yeah, once Doug said, goodness, how many of these do we have? We have a lot. There's a lot of these. Like almost 300?
We have so many. People
Okay.
keep sending them in, and we don't edit any of them.
Oh, why would we?
Is it bad that I saw Waldo and I thought that was Where's Waldo?
No.
I mean, we could run it like that if you wanted.
I feel like
You could
Waldo-
certainly answer it as though it's Where's Waldo as opposed to Weird Waldo.
It was weird.
When's Waldo?
Okay. Excuse me. Let's go with... I had it. I want to get my, ubiquitous favorite master out of the way so I can at least talk about other things. Okay. We have an hour on the timer. I'm going to hit the button now, and we will start with our topic right now, number 72. What is the most off-putting / least endearing thing about your favorite character?
Oh, no.
So, as everyone knows, I'm a huge fan of explosions, but I don't like Bayou whatsoever. So, obviously, my favorite master is Harold Toll.
Of course.
Of course, obviously, everyone knew that. So the thing about Harold Toll, and honestly this feels like one of the most canned things I've ever declared, Harold Toll will just fart as loud as possible and deny being able to hear it. He thinks it's funny, which is also foreshadowing the fact that he's going to be a guild Bayou Master in 4th edition. Because
Do you think he just loudly says, silent but deadly, am I right?
Sounds about right.
Defeating the whole purpose of not, of ignoring it.
Also, I love the fact that the way Doug phrased that is one of the most canon things I've ever said.
I mean, yeah, that seems exactly like what Harold he's a little crass. Just slightly.
A little bit.
Just a tiny bit.
Like a whole paragraph about him making the poop joke.
Eli is next in our...
Oh shit, I am next.
You are next.
Yeah.
You are next.
Am I next?
You are next.
You are next. Oh shit, Eli's next.
Who's your favorite character and what's their least endearing quality?
See, it doesn't say favorite master, it says favorite character. So obviously
Yes.
we're talking about Klaus right now.
Valid.
Obviously.
Very valid.
Most off-putting thing about Klaus is
He doesn't put the shopping cart back.
We said off-putting, not evil.
You know what I would say? The most off-putting thing about Klaus? Not enough teeth. He needs a
does
few
need
more.
teeth. Let's give him a few more. I'm going to say that the most off-putting thing about Klaus is that he has a tendency to arrive earlier than everyone else. You just don't know about it until after everyone's already gotten there, and they're like, "Where's Klaus?" And then he'll be like, "I've been here the whole time."
Valid.
Just sitting next to the chip bowl.
Oh god, am I Klaus?
My theory on the most unsettling thing about Klaus, if you don't mind me saying. Of course you don't, it's my podcast, deal with it. I think he's really, really, really good at being a mimic. but also like his one blind spot as a part of being a mimic is knowing exactly how much eye contact is too much eye contact. So it is 100%
Also, he's autistic.
eye contact, no blinking.
Oh no, not the autistic mimic.
All eye contact all the time.
Impressive for a character with no eyes.
Oh.
Hey, Tim, who's your favorite character?
Well, more than enough teeth. I'm gonna have to go with Huggy. Classic Huggy.
Ooh!
The teeth isn't the off-putting part. The off-putting part is probably the amount of rehab I've had to have after hanging out with him.
Tim, are you the dreamer? Is that you?
Did you grow a mustache to hide the baby face?
You know.
All right. I'm gonna preface this with my initial, my first knee-jerk reaction was Wong, but you know, there's some pretty obvious off-putting things about certain Wong sculpts that I'm not gonna mention. So I'm gonna go to Somer, who has very few off-putting non-endearing qualities. But the one that gets me is the fact that the most current version of Somer, the Lootmonger Somer, has 2 shoes, and that's just too many. My man Somer, he's got to have the piggies out on at least 1 foot, and I think Weird did him dirty by having a pair of shoes on that man. Free the piggies.
They didn't want to give the grippers for free, my man.
Free the piggies, Weird.
See, what happened is he took several gold coins and stuffed them between each toe, so he stitched it up so he could hold them in better.
God, because he's separating his toenails because he just got them done.
Got it.
And you just got that petty. Got it. I don't know if anyone who listens to our podcast does, pedicures. Just imagine doing a pedicure for Somer Teeth Jones.
Oh,
I don't want to.
Good. I'm glad.
That's
you know.
This will haunt my
advanced
nightmares
level
for
of
years.
stank.
I brought the Dremel, it's okay.
The power tools.
I don't think the Dremel will even help.
I feel like his boot has worn away the glue or laces or whatever it is at the front of the toe, so it just flips up.
Well, yeah, a lot
so
of the
you can get
sculpts
to
are like
the
that.
nails. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's got easy access to the petty, to the
Exactly.
the toenails.
Well, I'm saying he seeks out boots that are specifically already like that.
He finally
So
found a
it's easier.
pair that are both like that. That's a hard That's a hard feat.
Really
hate
toeing
it
the
here.
line there on that one.
I hate it here.
Really cobbled that joke together.
I hate it here.
Oh, good, it's your turn.
Victoria.
What are you talking about? Molly is perfect in every single way.
Valid.
No, like off-putting. The most obvious is, of course, the brain on a stick.
Ignore
But
the brain.
also, Molly has the really bad habit of repeating jokes if nobody laughs at them.
Love it.
Relatable.
And if the second time she says it, nobody laughs, she then goes on to explain the joke because she thinks that's why people didn't think it was funny.
Perfect. No notes.
Like half the time, her audience is just mindless zombies. So bad.
And Archie.
And Archie.
Yeah, the rabble risers definitely don't fucking get it.
It's the only time Philip's quiet.
The Krooligans get it, but they just buy your side out of there. They're just like, I'm out. Discard a card, I'm gone.
Oh, it's even worse because Molly is definitely a dad joke enthusiast.
Oh, yeah. Ollie's got that book of, like, early 1900s really bad jokes that don't make a lot of sense to us anymore.
For sure. Who's last?
That would be me.
It's Roman.
So I've been sitting here trying to think of off-putting things about my favorite master, and it's just really hard to think of any bad or off-putting things about Sonya Crid. I'm really stuck on it.
Get out.
And, well, the thing I finally came up with is she has this weirdly uncanny timing ability to, like, snap her fingers at exactly the right time and light on fire Harold Tull's farts.
Roman chose violence today.
Villain arc!
Doug chose randomly. Roman did that by choice.
Villain arc!
Evil Roman. You know what's funny is since I know Doug's been playing a little bit of Guild and Roman's been playing Guild, I've been considering switching to Arcanist. Mr. Steal your faction.
Yes!
Do it.
I hate it here.
You really need that on a t-shirt or something.
We really do.
Okay. Eli's topic now.
Oh shit.
Eli wasn't ready.
Eli's never ready.
That's fair. Me neither.
Eli goes with the flow.
He's on that wizard time.
Eli picks topics precisely when he means to.
I've been letting a content creator for like a 40K podcast skim off of our FNFD topics, which is ever so slightly modified how I write them.
Nice.
Interesting.
Yeah. But they did something on TikTok that was very similar, and they're like, oh, if you have any questions to add to this little thing, let me know. I'm like, I like 300 that are very similar to that.
Friend, you've come to the right place.
Okay, so we have Iconic Justice and Iconic Carver. Who is next in line for an unreasonably sexy Iconic Sculpt?
Oh, fuck yes.
Okay.
Here's the thing, not every single Iconic Sculpt has been a Malifaux model.
Uh-huh.
Because we have, what's his face? The
Mako Joe.
land
Mako
guy.
Joe.
Mako, yeah. So, I'm just thinking something weird related, right? I think we need to have a line of iconic podcast hosts. And we need an unreasonably sexy Doug sculpt.
Let's go!
Yep.
I thought this
But we
was
have
going to
the White
go a
Rabbit
whole
Company.
different direction, but that's cool, because I can take what my idea was now.
I was fully expecting greased up Songsmith, but instead you got
Greased up songs.
really greased up Songsmith, kind of.
Yeah, you can do both. You can combine the concept.
Is
You
this a
gotta
Songsmith?
give it
No.
some kind of playable element in the box to really entice the player base. So
Doug is alt Songsmith.
Doug Scoundrels, greased up songsmith.
Oh,
So that's like the Songsmith title version?
yeah.
Yeah.
Greased up. Let's see. Okay, I'm up for who wants a sexy iconic sculpt.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Jacob Lynch.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Just holding a deck of cards, flared out.
Oh,
That's
so
it.
not
Suggestively?
not title
Suggestively.
Jacob. Okay.
Oh yeah, not title Jacob. That one's that's a
Stringy.
rough iconic one.
Yeah.
That's gamey.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Echo.
Alright.
Oh no.
Alright. I'm listening. Sell me on it.
Okay, but title Jacob really looks like a whimpery man.
That man whimpers.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need to explain the whole whimpering kink or not? It's our listeners, they know.
Let's save that for the next Port Authority.
I like my men whimpery and bloody, okay?
Oh my.
Oh
At the
my.
risk of stealing this from Roman, I'm gonna go ahead now. Before we get a little too excited.
Skip right over that.
And I'm gonna do English Ivan.
Ooh.
Ooh.
English Ivan with Mr. Mordrake, and I want to do the. Of course, we're gonna make a JoJo reference here. We're gonna do the Giorno Giovanna, where he's got the like holding his shirt open, exposing his chest, and Mr. Mordrake is like wrapped around him with his arms around him, and a wild JoJo pose. We're gonna do JoJo Ivan.
I was
Love
kind of
it.
expecting just a flasher with a trench coat.
That's summer.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
So you specifically have a sculpt you can use if you give him two gremlins and a ghillie suit.
No, is he flashing him with the trench coat and Mordrake's popping out of the crotch like bear blasting?
Just hands reaching out.
His weird tentacly fingers, yeah. Whew, that's a good one.
Okay, still hot though.
Yeah, for sure.
It's going to be really
It's
hard to not
iconic.
make
We are-
Ivan
English
hot.
Ivan, how could he not be?
We are shifting over to like my wheelhouse here, so
Good.
And it's your turn, so.
Mother of Moths.
Nice for Vagrant Song.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Hell
Moth
yeah.
mommy.
Yep, Moth Mommy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Me.
Big Moth Mommy statue sculpt. Go. I like it.
Here's the question. Do you, like, obviously you don't have to do Malifaux, but what would you do to Molly, or is that like a no-no because she's too much of a cinnamon roll?
I personally would not choose Molly.
Oh, I should have added fucking Archie to the list of unnecessarily sexy sculpts.
Valid.
Valid, yeah.
Cadmus from Off Mommy?
If I had to choose from Malifaux,
Yeah, just for fun.
I think I would actually choose the Vix.
Ooh.
Yep.
Like you said, Molly
Too much of a cinnamon
feels
roll.
off limits. I don't know. Like, I know she's an adult woman, right? She's an adult woman with a job and all of that, but it feels wrong. What's up?
Molly in a maid cafe outfit.
For cuteness, yes.
Like that's as far as like into sexy I'm willing to go.
Molly, maid cafe outfit, the most ooh-woo face you can make.
My cute.
She's got the heart.
So what are you doing with the Vix?
If Molly comes in a maid outfit, we need an extra hat to put on Archie.
Absolutely. Maid hat.
Yes.
Top
Maid
hat.
hat with, like, the cat ears.
Ooh,
Yep.
even better, yes.
Yes. And it can fit on his head, or it can actually fit on top of the pirate hat as well.
Nice.
Just put cat ears in his pirate hat.
Ooh, this isn't like an actual like idea, but thought. You do the Vix, but you actually do the lesbian gaze.
Mm-hmm.
So one of them's probably chopping wood, and the other one's probably fixing up her Subaru or something.
Here's so
You
my
okay?
bloody my bloody preference extends to women. So put thick of blood in the 2E open coat with like the straps and just blood, and Vic of Ashes something swords. I'm not 100% sure. Like, I don't actually have a concept. That's just the characters that speak to me, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Look it up.
Because like my entire answer was wrapped up in Moth Mommy.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I got curious because Molly. I like making up stuff about Molly, and I will answer Eli's answer if they were forced to do Malifaux, and that is just going to be Klaus, but with the Slender Man tentacles. Easy peasy. Done. If that works for you.
Rude that you didn't let me say it, but okay.
I love you.
I was really looking forward to the ASMR Eli was going to put on about talking about the tentacles.
But now you don't get that. Doug took that away from us.
I did. I'm a thief. I'm a naughty boy. Roman,
Okay,
answer
but-
the question. Oh, sorry.
Okay,
Go
but
ahead.
here's the deal. Eli could still do ASMR tentacle talk. Nobody's stopping him.
That's
No,
true.
Doug stole that from us.
All right, me. So, the first thing that came to mind on this one was honestly, we need a DC sculpt, but I'm imagining him in like that very deal with the devil kind of looking guy, like anthropomorphic cat in a suit that is real sharp. Here's the fun part. He's got stuff on the ground in front of him that would be the junk that he would sell you in Vagrant Song. And you can play him in Malifaux as the Hodgepodge Emissary.
I like that. That's nice. I would want to paint that.
You can run him alongside Bad Omen and just really maximize your furry dreams.
Exactly. And with the Easter Vix, oh wow. Yeah, there we go.
This just in, Roman is building a furry faction.
Isn't that what Outcast
Well,
is?
give it to the
Outcasts were already
Outcasts.
doing that. Yeah.
Horse Girl
let's
Levy.
see. Let's see if we were
Gonna have
forcing me to
Marcus
do
move
it.
into Outcast next edition.
If we were forcing me to pick somebody in Malifaux, let's go with Dorian.
Ooh.
Dorian, you need to let that guy take off the bird coat and just or hang on, I'm doing this wrong. Take off everything else. Leave the bird coat
Yeah.
closed suggestively.
Mm-hmm.
You can even make that fit in like the showgirl aesthetic of make him look like he's doing a burlesque dance with it, like moving the coat from step to step. There we go. Now I'm done.
It's Doug's turn.
Right, it's my turn. Okay, as you all know, my favorite master is Harold Toll. This isn't as bad as the Leviticus episode. I'll give it that.
Yeah. I don't
Few
think.
things could be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with like 1,000% female gaze, sexy Harold Toll, and this is going to be him in front of a fireplace, sitting in a nice leather-backed, high-backed chair, reading a novel with his cat curled up on his lap, in like a Henley sweater.
I like it.
But also, in my everyone knows my favorite keyword is cavalier. We definitely need like the back-to-back Juzbins
Yes.
in a pitched battle.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're like, the
Yes!
second they beat up all these mooks, they're going to make out.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Goddamn right.
Mhm. Absolutely.
Okay. It is Tim's turn for a topic.
We're gonna go with 24.
Ooh.
Alright. Come up with some bullshit new magic. Arithmancy.
Arithmancy?
Arithmancy. Next person in line decides the wielder of said magic in Malifaux. And come up with a new character.
Oh, good God.
So who's next in line after me?
Me, unfortunately.
You. We're doing muscle magic. Like, I want to hear what you got for muscle magic.
Well, all right. So there's already like a number of characters who basically are that. Like that's already Tony Ironsides, for fuck's sake.
She casts
She is
punch.
the punch wizard.
Literally just a punch wizard. Trying to think if there's a more interesting like surprise to that. There's a lot of potential for that. Tony Ironsides is the easy answer to that. Can't help it.
Make up a new character in Bayou.
Ah, no. What if that's just Lenny's secret talent?
It's just muscle
Lenny's
magic
actually
all
been a
along.
wizard this whole time.
No, that works.
The
I love
log
that.
is his magic wand.
And he's just really good at casting evocation magic that is pigs.
Yeah, exactly. That's summoning magic.
No. The pigs are where the fireball lands. I had one I wanted to throw on there. Because the other muscle magician in this case is Von Schill. And the way
true.
he would go about doing this in this current situation, he would level up and do whatever ritual he needs to do to pull off the biggest muscle mancy he's done. And instead of the shirt comes off, he tears off his iron lug armor and doesn't need it anymore.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Brian, that was all for you.
All right, now I have to think of some new bullshit magic. I think of some good shit. I gotta think of something that I think Victoria can riff off of. So I think we're gonna go with essentially, and this is pretty broad, but I think we can dial this down. But like isekai powers, we have a character who can see the stats, the
Ooh.
power of statistical knowledge.
So, boiled down like a probability.
Yeah, like they
Type
know
of-
they are in the game of Malifaux and they
Uh-huh.
can see the numbers.
Ooh, okay. So, like a player knowledge magic. opposed to
Essentially.
Probability. Okay.
Hmm.
I see.
Make up a new character.
Would this just not be Landon?
Hell yes.
Amazing.
But
We
what
just-
faction is he in?
Isekai
Ted
Landon
Thunders.
into... Just Isekai Landon into the game.
Oh, that'd
Love
be
it.
great.
That's honestly great.
I had an in-game thought, specifically thinking of you, was Philip. Part of
Ooh.
Philip's madness was that he could just like see the game
Oh.
as presented.
Well, make him dual
did that
keyword
go?
with Landon.
But yeah, I like Landon as a character in the game. That's fun.
I want Landon's miniature to have him like holding up and considering another miniature.
Of himself.
A tiny version of himself.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
And the tiny version of himself has an even tinier version.
Just keep going.
Fractal Landon.
Oh, okay. So, like, what I immediately want to say is like a blood magic, but not like Castor, where it's consuming blood for power. It's different, if that makes sense.
Like more ritualized?
Yeah,
Blood
is like
bending?
a component.
Okay. So kind of a blood thaumaturgy. Okay. That's for me. Let's see. Who would do blood thaumaturgy?
Kind of have the savage models.
Yeah. I'm kind of seeing that as like divination specifically. I'm trying to think of like what you would
Yeah, I
do
thought-
with.
I was gonna originally go with divination, but then I thought that savage was the divination keyword. So
part of me wants to say like that would be a really cool way to expand on what Titania can do. Because we've already seen Ashlyn like draws the power of blood to on the stone to enhance the court itself, but a lot of what Titania's power has been like, hey, this is like just part of who she is, and she just does phenomenal cosmic things that are more subtle than, blasted. And I could definitely see her basically going, okay, I'm stepping away from the glade for a moment. Ashlyn, don't let anybody in, and steps back behind a tree, pops out behind another one elsewhere, and just has like a circle on the ground with runes. And I'm thinking of, it's not the first scene in the first Hellboy, but it's like one of the first ones whenever they go, like the time jump at the beginning, where they're going through somewhere in Siberia, I think it is, and they just kill the guide. His blood like goes through all these runes, and at the middle of it, that's where Rasputin pops up. I'm kind of imagining that kind of thing for Titania. Think like if she became a summoner. Like I see her doing that as summoning, just like, okay, kind of like Raspy summons people based on their actually ice sculptures. Titania's just gonna go, cool, here's a pile of blood, you are now a copy of whatever it is that I need you to be. I think that'd be cool. Alright, my turn for magic bullshit go.
Does that mean the alleyway echo would get a third keyword?
If you paint it as the card says, yes.
That is canonically Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, great alt sculpt idea.
Magic bullshit. So I know it's one that's kind of hinted at or poked about a bit, but really we haven't seen it as a main central thing, at least not since Lilith went into a hole in the ground. I really want to see some naturemancy. And I'm talking more like the plants and the ground, not so much the chimerization like Marcus does. So give me some I don't know, vinomancy, Doug.
Give us a keyword for the botanists.
I think
Yeah.
I think vinomancy might be a wine there.
I mean, Brewmaster's already there, so
Oh goodness, it got a lot of. This is definitely the autistic version of I've never seen anyone with plant magic before in my life situation.
Yep.
Analysis paralysis. So I mean, could just drag Lilith back and put her in the Explorer Society.
yeah, just make Lilith into Poison Ivy with the Explorers. That'd be really cool, honestly.
Okay, no, this is... I don't know who to... Okay, Cheech and Chong.
Amazing. Yes.
I see it definitely being one of those sculpts that actually like doesn't do any damage, just shenanigans. But yeah, like a dual 50mm, two people on a single sculpt. We're just here to grow fun vegetation.
They don't do any damage, but their totem is kind of like a henchman totem, and it's the angry pineapple. The Sawtooth Creeper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love that.
There we go. Okay. Me, Eli, me and Eli. Okay, so we had the new.
Hold on, before you move on. And their pair of enforcers with partners in crime, Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah.
Yes. Good. Okay. So we got a bit of reveal of stuff that's in the Explorer Society through the Breach expansion from Gen Con. And we know that there is basically a cook pursuit. And I'm going to go into specifications because apparently a TCA is a sort of like a subtype of that. So, Eli, tell me about the Master of Crustomancy.
I'm going to need you to clarify what you mean by crustomancy.
Okay. Pastry in Latin is Pistorium Valentissimum, but specifically crustum is pie, cake, bread, and pastry.
Okay.
I googled this.
I'm
not
glad
smart.
you did that for us.
You're welcome.
Build us a cake wizard.
Because all of these omancies is just a Latin word slapped onto the suffix omancy, so...
I think I want to give that to Ma.
Ooh, okay.
I think I can see her dishing out just a bunch of like pies and shit that do magic stuff for just her peoples, and she uses she can use like some of the stolen Arcanist tech to make some like crazy fucking bakery factory.
I'm now imagining of like how big of a hand mixer or like a bowl mixer you could make out of a soulstone miner, and that's fuck huge.
Oh god.
The giant fucking drill thing is just going into like a bowl of dough.
Oh no. Mecha Mima is just a stand mixer.
Because like I can 100% see just a giant fucking like rolling pin added to her giant mech. Like it just feels like the right call.
New henchman Paul Hollywood. Because that keyword's not big enough.
Guy Fieri.
Yeah,
new
Master Guy Fieri.
Quick return to the last question. Make her an iconic sculpt where she's wearing nothing but an apron.
I don't know. I feel like for Crustomancy, she actually, Lady J feels like she is because she's trying to make friends, bake everyone a cake and everything. She's just really bad at it. So people are like, yeah, you got it. You're good.
Yeah. Really, really hard to bake like precisely with no eyes.
It's all by feel.
I'm going to pick a magic system for Tim. I'm going to say gravity magic.
Ooh.
I mean, I immediately just wanted to give that to Levy, but I know that's a bad thing.
Is that so that he can levitate?
There it is.
Oh.
I hate it here.
All right. I'm gonna go home.
All right, but as soon as you leave this room, you're back in the basement. We talked about this.
Gravity magic.
It's really a heavy decision you have to make here.
Yeah. Taylor.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We're gonna give Taylor gravity magic.
I like
You're
that.
pinned down and have to listen to her.
Oh no.
I was thinking putting the hammer down, but I like that better. You will listen to my story.
Okay.
Yes, mommy.
Yes, hammer mommy.
Oh god, Taylor versus Philip. Who wins that?
Ooh.
I just thought of the worst.
Nobody wins that.
Whoever's also stuck in the gravity well.
The two models together form a gravity well.
If you give it to Philip, does he become the Gravidaddy?
Oh no.
I think that just turns into Taylor is like holding Philip as though we were doing an Alas Poor Yorick, and then when somebody tries to interrupt her story, she threatens with giving them head, and by giving them head, she chucks Philip at them as hard as she can.
Poor Philip.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, it's Nate's topic.
Yeah, it's
now?
my turn. So I'm gonna go with number 66. Quietly steal a mini from a different game/miniatures line. Instead of an alt, it becomes a new model entirely. What is it, and what does it do? So for mine, I'm gonna steal from a little-known company. You might have heard of them. They're called Games Workshop.
Nope. Doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, you may or may not have heard of them. But the model I'm gonna steal, because I'm a greedy Bayou whore, is a model that I'm definitely going to put in Bayou, because it is the Age of Sigmar model, the Maw Crusher, which is a dragon that I can only describe as it looks like it punches other dragons for being nerds and takes their lunch money. It literally walks on its like front fists as its front legs.
Amazing.
I love this thing. It is very upset. Bone up here.
Holy shit, that is yoked.
Yeah, this dragon. This dragon punches other dragons for their lunch money.
Like a bulldog dragon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's a good way to put it.
It punches other dragons because it thinks they're nerds, and I want that in Bayou. I could see. I don't know. It could be in almost any Bayou keyword, realistically speaking.
Just make it versatile.
Yeah, it'd be like a bash alt even.
Yeah.
Even though the question specified not an alt.
Hey.
But I like a dragon that is very upset. Oh, you know what? I think it could go to Wong. It could be like a new Wong title.
Ooh. Yeah, I like that.
Wong
That's good.
riding the Maw Crusher as it goes to punch his enemies.
That's good.
Looking stuff up.
Yep. I don't remember her name.
Precious Moments does not count.
Rude.
I don't know. I think historically on our podcast, we have proven that is not true.
It doesn't say war game. It just says
other
different
miniatures
game
line.
/ miniatures line.
Ah, Douglas. You're not allowed to make that stipulation. You're the one who put it.
Do Hot Wheels count as miniatures?
Yes.
Yes.
Bring a fucking car into this game. Give Tony a Camaro.
Okay. All right. We're bringing Cassette from the Morticians and Guild Ball.
Ooh, okay.
We're bringing her over to be part of Dougie's crew.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't know what she does.
That seems clear enough anyways.
Mortician things.
Probably something poison.
Yeah. Sounds like maybe an enforcer or a henchman of like the nurses, but better.
Yeah, that seems right.
Oh, well, I mean, she has a lure, so that's already a Malifaux thing.
You also have
Reaching
the
Banshee, there's already attacks like that. Okay, I can see this character already. Hell yeah. Love that.
this is the third captain even. Oh, that's Morn. Sorry, my bad. I was looking at the wrong one. Oh, that's just Morticia
imagining-
Adams, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
not Red Chapel.
Yeah. I'm imagining almost like a nurse enforcer, essentially. Like it. Cool.
Roman.
So, I was kind of rolling around a couple Kingdom Death ideas in my head, and then decided to go an entirely different way. Because I remembered something I just put together the other day. Is from a little game called Moonstone.
Ah.
And that is Krusty Balboa.
Yes,
Who
give us
is-
Krusty.
A giant, well, relatively speaking, giant lobster with a pirate riding him.
That is a giant lobster.
Yeah.
It's a really big lobster.
Very big lobster. Much butter would be needed.
That's an angler for sure, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely going in.
Angler infamous.
Yeah, no, and we're straight up going in there, and we're just going to add more, like, weirdly large aquatic creatures to Angler with gremlins riding them. Like, he hangs out with, my brain just died, Don Quixote.
Oh, Cervantes.
Cervantes, yeah.
I mean, if you want to make a Malifaux version of Krusty, I think you just do like a full-on armored whelk, like a living one.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, I think that would be really cool. You just have, like, an attack, essentially, turtle, as far as, like, armoredness goes.
Great model.
Cool. Yeah, fantastic model.
Yep.
Doug!
Doug,
I've got so many for this.
I bet. I knew you'd have good answers for this.
So Victoria had a good idea. I feel like Guild Ball models cross over really well in Malifaux. I already have one that I consistently use as a proxy for another model. We could just go to the Miners Guild to pick out a few things for the MNSE besides the Colossus model I used. I think the funniest one would be Fissure, which is literally a giant drill tank that they allow in the Guild Ball games. But also the captain is just named Shaft.
Oh, fuck yes. I can in fact dig it.
Which would be great as like a named version of a Union Miner. Could go over to the engineers and do Rivet, who is just extremely hot. But let's move on to a different game company. 40K. We're just going to grab a Rhino. It is going to be a big brother to the Steam Trunk. It still doesn't do any damage, but like it's easier for like people to pull stuff out of.
Has ride with me.
Yeah,
It has-
just imagine you could like. I'm imagining a role where you could just deploy your entire all your free core models in the Rhino as a free core APC, and then decide when you want to drop them off.
Here's the fun part. So the Steam Trunk is on a 30 mil. The Rhino is straight up the regular Rhino model, and it goes on a 50 mil.
Oh
Yep.
no!
Okay. Let's see. What we should do is grab Inquisitor Greyfax and make it yet another Witch Hunter Marshal dual keyword model, so we can have like some tension in a lesbian love triangle between Greyfax and Justice and Crid.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I'm gonna stop myself there.
Yeah, before you start designing a whole new game.
There's
Does
nothing
that
that
mean
could
it's my turn?
Yeah, there's like nothing that could carry over to Cavalier anyways. There's not a lot of games that are about like warfare and explosions and stuff.
Yeah, not so much.
No.
So, not going with a war game, there's different types of tabletop games that uses minis. So I'm thinking we pull some D&D minis in here and just drop a Mind Flayer in Malifaux.
Nice.
Nope, I take that back. We're going to put a Beholder in Malifaux.
Hell yeah,
Also nice.
I don't want to step on Capelius's toes.
that's true. We do already kind of have
Yeah.
that style.
Mhm.
Where does the
So
beholder
we're-
go?
That is a good question.
Oh no, Dreamer just picks up D&D.
Yeah, I think it has. I think it's got to be a nightmare.
Yeah, I was gonna say Nightmare or Woe, but I think Nightmare is the better fit.
Oh. What if like that's what the dreaming ones look like?
Oh.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh crap.
Yeah.
I remembered one other thing because of the mention of Hot Wheels, and this can be in the Cavalier keyword. When I was growing up, I had a lot of micro machines, which is like Hot Wheels, but they're even smaller. And I
Well.
specifically had this gun that would shoot them out at high speeds. I want a giant gun in the Cavalier keyword that shoots
shoots
out
cars!
tiny cars.
Amazing.
Yes. Excellent.
It shoots Model T Fords at the enemy. Honk honk, motherfucker.
That can be how they deploy the like tank motorcycle that Luis is riding. Whenever somebody's like breaks down, there's like another one over there.
Just make his totems
Yeah, exactly.
micro machine guns. Just walks around. Mini cars.
I'm giving Victoria a headache. Okay, done interrupting.
Let's see. I think I'm going to go with Master Shi from Bushido. He is the leader of the Void Monks. So I think we're going to end up throwing him into Obliteration there.
Ooh, monk obliteration.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Go with that.
Yeah.
Gotta.
Can you
I
spell
think he's
that?
more. SHI.
It's a weird way to spell master.
Oh. Bad.
Shut up, Roman.
But
Well,
have
I
him do more in the void, like bringing out the void wretches instead of just stopping time. dealing with the actual
yeah.
void itself.
I could see him like as you punch, you're punching a hole into nothingness, and a void rush just pops out. Just that'd be cool.
Exactly like that. That's actually the trigger title.
Eli, I'll make sure to save that sound so that we can put in a soundboard for Discord.
Excellent. I just want to say that when you said Master Shi, it made me realize that I chose the wrong answer entirely. And now I want to drop Master Chief into the middle of Malif.
Yes.
Yeah, they did just do a Halo game, didn't they?
They did do a Halo game.
Oh, unchanged. It's just Master Chief.
Completely,
like
yeah.
like a modded video game. We just modded in Master Chief into Malifaux.
Love it.
A factionless model. You can put Master Chief into any crew.
He of course enters the fluff by falling from a very, very, very tall height.
Here to finish the fight.
Is this a reference to the Baldur's Gate 3 no mods meme?
I mean, just in general, but yeah.
Okay. For those
People
of you
really
that,
like modding Master Chief into things.
for those that aren't aware, I believe someone was streaming and a person on the chat asked if the guy was running any mods, and he said no mods, and immediately cuts to his party and Master Chief is there.
It's so good.
Amazing.
Master Chief Exostarian forever.
Okay.
Nate's next.
Nate.
No, that was
That
my
was
question.
Nate's.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
we're to Vic now.
All right. Next question.
Sanrio gets a crossover with Malifaux.
Oh no, I don't know what this is.
Which character joins your favorite faction and why? This is Hello Kitty.
Oh
Yep.
no.
Oh.
Yup.
All right.
So I think it's very obvious that Resurrectionists are getting Kuromi.
Yeah.
I
Fair
don't
enough.
think there's another character that would go into Resers.
Is there anywhere I can get just like a list?
Wait, Gudetama is a fucking Hello Kitty character?
Yep.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yep.
I think we know Nate's answer now.
Well, no, obviously mine is the frog, but
Damn it.
It's
Right,
I don't
Roman.
expect
sorry.
that to last until I'm the very last person, so go on.
It's Rorman.
Quickly Googling Sanrio characters.
Yep.
There's a whole list of them right here.
So, this was my question I wrote today, and the reason I wrote that is because there was a Sanrio Junji Ito crossover.
There
So
was
this-
a Sanrio Attack on Titan crossover. There was a Sanrio Jujutsu Kaisen crossover.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna go through these and pick one that I like.
Go for
Okay,
it. Somebody
hold on.
pick
What?
big challenges.
Sorry,
challenges.
hold on. Okay, hold
Wait a
on.
second.
I feel like
Big.
Nate needs big challenges.
How's he on the list?
Oh my god!
That was really loud.
He's already in Malifaux. For those who don't know, or don't have access to Google, it's just a fucking gator.
It's like a concept
I'm
character.
skipping the line. Bigu Charanji, aka Big Challenges, is already in Malifaux, and we didn't know it. This is a gator, and I love him.
He is unfortunately not official, but
Gender, probably male. Thanks, Wiki. Or thanks, fandom.
no, but the thing is that Big Challenges was a concept character that never made it into like the actual Sanrio canon. So there's not.
I love him.
Why is there nowhere on the internet that actually has just a fucking list of all the characters?
Google brings it up.
Yeah.
You just Google Sanrio characters, it brings up a list. How accurate all these are is questionable because Winnie the Pooh's on this list.
I saw that.
That's why I was not trusting this list.
That's
Hello, Hello
Okay.
Kitty, Cinema Roll, Kuromi, Batsmaru, My Melody, Pom Pom Pure and Kuropi, Little Twin Stars, Pochako.
You can say
Gudetama.
anything you want right
It's
now.
shocking how
Maybe.
many of these I'm familiar with and didn't realize were Hello Kitty characters.
Tuxedo Sam, Dear Daniel,
You could say Gumball with eyebrows right now, and I'd have to believe that was a Sanrio character.
Caillou.
Dear Daniel, Marin
I'm just going
Cream.
to post this in our chat so you can see it because this is a good image that has a lot of them. Pick one based on vibes. I didn't download.
Wi-Fi.
Retsuko, Pusheen.
They all have birthdays listed.
Yep.
Of course they do.
The birthdays are important.
All right. I think I'm going with
That one's a
Agretsuko.
train.
Who are you going with, Roman?
Agretsuko?
Agretzko.
Nice.
Agretsuko. Okay. So yeah, we have a little red panda in a cute little skirt and with big like headphones, and I'm just imagining that she is I'm assuming she is the sound person at the Star Theater. So we're gonna get lots of like sound attacks and things of that, like moving other people.
Excellent.
Tell him, Victoria.
She does karaoke, and it's all heavy metal.
Okay, yes. I was like,
Oh,
I've seen this cartoon.
Yep.
okay.
Okay.
She is frustrated with corporate life in business world Japan and vents her frustration through heavy metal.
Hell yeah.
Wait, she's related to Hello Kitty?
Yeah, she's a Sanrio character.
I don't think they exist in like the same universe as.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so oh goodness, it's me, right? Yep. Okay. So everyone knows my favorite faction is Guild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Specifically Cavalier.
Cavalier feels like Batsmaru, but I feel like he would fit more into Outcasts. So I think we'll just go with Guild in general, and it's really a tie for whichever one ends up is like, oh, this is secretly a government plant. And that's going to be either Pom Pom Purin or Kuropi, since apparently Nate is not going to take Kuropi for Bayou.
But what about the Doki Doki Yummy Chums?
I don't actually know what that is.
It's a burger and fries.
Yeah, that was the burger that's on the 10 for the Sanrio deck.
Oh yeah, I bought a Sanrio deck to use for Malif. But yeah, I specifically hate Pom Pom Purin with a passion, so he goes into Guild.
You're gonna
Learning.
anger all the Pom Pom Purin stances.
I'm learning so much.
I want to dash alt that is Pom Pom Purin, okay?
Hell yeah.
Including the X butthole they decided to draw on him. I don't know why, but they specifically decided this dog in a beret that just sits around and eats needs a butthole.
I mean,
Well, it's eating, so
No,
gotta
don't.
poop.
okay, that little guy.
Okay. Eli's after me? Eli.
I found one I like. It's Hangyodon.
Ah, yes.
It's a fish man.
It's a
Oh,
fish
hell
man.
yeah.
And he wants to be a comedian. So, obviously, I think it's in the Explorers faction, but it has the performer keyword
Nice.
because this fish man.
Hell yeah.
Missing
Another
Also, he has
EVS
a little-
performer.
Little octopus friend. So, like, I guess that's a thing that can happen.
Hey, at least at that point, you could like repackage it to where the two EVS performers are in the same box.
I was to say, is this just an alt Harada?
Yes.
I'm gonna go with Karapi, and he is in Frycore. I feel like Von Schill found him one day and just loves him. He is his buddy.
Valid.
Just running around with him the whole time. Completely oblivious to the horrors he's doing. Punching kids and stuff.
Okay, a frog
Same
can
reasons.
Okay.
a frog
look.
can do war crimes if he wants.
He's the one piloting the Rhino.
Exactly.
That's the reason it can be the amphibious like delivery system for the free core.
Who else is gonna run over all those orphans?
They're all excited to see him.
Okay, Nate.
Wait. Oh
Nate
no, I
already
jumped
chose
the
big
line.
challenges. Yeah.
Yeah,
Too
because
bad.
big
But
challenges.
you got to come back and actually pick one that's an actual real character.
You're gonna make
Aw.
me pick one.
I'm enforcing this rule.
All right, okay. Okay. Well, I mean, obviously, Cinema Roll needs to be in Witch Hunter. That's Sonia's new totem right there.
Oh Jesus!
Let that small
Yep.
creature perform war crimes.
Yeah.
No.
I feel, based
I
on that
fully
art,
agree.
that Cinema Roll would not only enjoy committing war crimes, they would relish the war crimes.
Oh. Is it a war crime if you don't know better?
Sometimes Sonya needs to feel like a girly girl, okay?
Yeah.
Cinnamon roll, I think, is the shyest out of all of them,
Yeah.
Exactly.
which is even better. And can fly.
Yep, cinema roll can fly.
I was
That sounds incredibly useful for war crimes.
I was genuinely thinking you were going to take Gudetama just because a sentient egg in Bayou makes sense.
Oh yeah, that's like a leftover from a Rooster Rider.
I don't think I can get behind cinema roll and Sonya.
I absolutely
Aw.
can.
That makes it better.
I will buy that box.
You see the fire in its eyes as the village burns down.
You chose the character that's literally named Cinnamon Roll.
Exactly. This was intentional.
Seminole knows what it's doing.
Sure.
You think it doesn't.
Romans
It does.
topic.
Every Sonya needs a balance.
Okay. A new Aetherfox show is sweeping Malifaux. Mythbusters. What two characters are the primary hosts? What are some myths that they test?
Have we not already done this one?
It wasn't bolded.
I don't think so. Sure, we've done
Okay.
things that are similar.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. The two characters that I think would work with this. So you have your more like serious engineering analytical side. Hoffman's got to be there. He's the Jamie Heineman. Hoffman with a mustache. Perfect. And then yeah, I think for your Adam excitable, need more explosions and fun, I think you go with Avel Ortega. The first myth they test is, can you, is it actually possible to take whatever the, flying bikes that we never actually have seen art of that turned into the Iron Skeeters? Is it possible to just turn them into Iron Skeeters? Because nobody believes that's actually a thing that happened. This is some, nonsense giant skeeter from the bayou that gremlins have somehow just, gotten able to train to fly.
As one does.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Doug.
it's me. Okay. All right. No, Victoria ran off, but I will still say this. Okay, we've got Jamie Heineman is going to be Gibson DeWalt.
Ooh, yeah. That's a good
Uh-huh.
call.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I think my Adam Savage is going to be Willie.
Yes! Oh, that's good. That's good.
Oh, that's very good.
And they are going to be... I don't even know how they would do this, but this is just too much of an in-joke to pass up. They're going to be testing whether or not there is oxygen on the moons, because apparently you can only teleport robots and zombies up there. Okay, Nate's looking confused. I guess he hasn't heard this. So, in through the breach. In through the breach, there is a
As a Fate
teleport.
Master, I feel like this is something I should know.
In through the breach, there is a spell that's effectively a teleport, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And I was creating Galucia as a character.
As you do.
As you do. And so I was like, I'm going to take the teleport, and I'm going to... Oh, what's this immuno? Increase range. How far does the increase range go, do you think?
I don't know off the top of my head. But
Okay,
now I'm
well,
concerned.
First off, the specification, the drawback requirement for the teleportation spell is they have to be placed in a safe spot, so you can't just teleport them hundreds of feet in the air and they fall to death or any
Sure,
sort
yeah.
of thing. The max range you can extend a spell to is within line of sight. And guess what you can see in the middle of the night? So, if you target a creature that does not require oxygen,
You can send them to the moon.
you could teleport them to the moon. Technically, rules is this is effectively like the peasant railgun, but
That's incredible.
Yep.
Amazing.
Eli, Swollen Mikey don't hear a word of this.
Yup. Yup.
Oh.
Amazing.
Oh.
I mean, you're the Fate Master. You could just say that the moon is covered in
The moon is never visible
piranhas.
again.
The moon is covered in piranhas. Like, what are they going to do? They're not going to go up there. They can't prove it. It's dangerous because it's unstable ground because it's all piranhas.
I was gonna say but we've already done Journey to the Moon, but that'd be spoilers. I can't tell how that. I can't, divulge any details on how that goes.
That could be a fun lead into Voyage to the Moon. We teleported a thing up there. Let's go find it.
Eli.
Yep. Give me a second. Sorry, Nate. I'm gonna go with Pure Ravage and Sparks
Okay.
LeBlanc.
You took one of mine. Okay, it's fine. You got a backup.
Sorry, those just look like the two most Mythbustery
Mm-hmm.
gremlins to me.
Yeah, look,
Yep. That's a good fit, honestly.
I have to find a Sparks replacement.
Some good myths. They the first myth they went to test and have been trying to stay hidden since then is, can Zoraita's shack be lit on fire? No one's heard the results yet.
I was expecting like some bullshit idiom, like those in glass houses should not throw stones. Should they not throw stones? Are they unable to throw stones? Maybe that's the case. And then they get distracted. They never actually like complete the experiment.
I could
They forget.
I could totally see them just running around the bayou with progressively bigger rocks trying to kill two birds with one of them.
They hire a gigant.
Yep.
I need you to kill 2 rooster riders with 1 stone.
Tim.
I think we go classic duo. Tannen and Graves.
Okay. Okay.
You
This
know?
this is the hobby Graves picked up this edition since he
This
hasn't
is
been on the
yeah,
table
since
ever.
Graves isn't at the table. He's doing this now. First myth. Brilliance isn't addicting.
Oh, so it's propaganda.
Of
Yes.
course.
Yep.
It's fine. It's good for you, actually. It's like a vitamin.
I was my first thought was very similar, but slightly more veiled, along the lines of how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop, and in the center of that Tootsie Pop is brilliance.
Ha! Surprise! Got him.
Or the whole Tootsie Pop is
The whole
brilliant.
Tootsie Pops is brilliance.
Oh my god, like a confectioner nightmare version of Lynch sounds
Here we go.
fucking awesome.
Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka Lynch to go with.
Oh.
Yep. Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay, we can have 2 Gene Wilder masters.
I want a Mr. Graves that is like only is the slightest bit of change to him to be an Oompa Loompa, same size, same exact sculpt,
Big.
same fence post in his hand. He's just also got like the Oompa Loompa hair
Yeah.
Give him overalls, though.
and a good singing voice.
Ugh.
Oh.
All right. All right. So Eli kind of torpedoed my idea, but that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna reconstruct.
But I apologize before I did
Yeah.
it.
No, that's fine. That made it okay. So I decided I was trying to reconfigure the concept I had, and I said, nah, fuck it. We're gonna scrap it because let's face it. Like magic is effectively a science in LFO. So we're gonna do like a different, a more magical based MythBusters. We're gonna do Sammy LaCroix and Marco Bonatti.
Oh, I love
We're going
that.
back to Marco.
That's fantastic.
And
What's-
the myth they're gonna test is they're gonna test how many chess pieces you can enchant before Damien gets pissed off and goes and drives off in his Cybertruck.
Doesn't know I'm eating the pieces.
Exactly. Sammy is absolutely eating the pieces while Marco runs distraction. They're gonna see how many times they can do that before Damien gets pissed off.
Oh boy.
Secret, it's one game.
They make it through a whole game?
I assume Sammy just puts down like checkers.
Yep. Gets a pawn across the board. King me.
Justin Cooper also owns a Cybertruck, and he's extremely mad that someone else does.
Yep. The thing is though, he never drives it. He hangs out in the back seat, or in like the bed, and he uses it as a shooting platform.
See, I always took Cooper as lifted truck, no dirt on it.
Yeah.
Lifted Cybertruck.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
That's how he distinguished himself. As a kind
I'm
of
just saying,
for Cybertruck.
that brings the Cybertruck like a millimeter close to being a technical, and that's almost cool.
Okay, but if you lift the Cybertruck, that does like +2 psychic damage to everyone who sees it.
Yep.
Terrifying 12.
Like you're already taking psychic damage every time you see a Cybertruck.
Ooh.
But if it's lifted, +2.
So lifted Cybertruck is not only Apex because it's Cooper's, but it's also WoW.
Yes.
Hey now.
The Cybertruck has built-in boring conversation.
Oh god.
Candy owns a Cybertruck.
There are 3 Cybertrucks in Malifaux.
Oh no.
We gotta stop making fun of the Cybertruck before they send us to a camp.
No, I can see Candy having a Cybertruck. She likes to lure in the pedophiles to kill them. So like.
Oh no, it's a reverse van.
Hi, I'm too young to drive this. Can you drive me home?
Get in my Cybertruck. Kids.
I can't reach the pedals.
I can't reach the pedals.
What was me?
Why am I picturing Candy's Cybertruck with like hydraulics?
Candy's Cybertruck.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Candy's Cybertruck has a pink wrap on it.
Cade installed the hydraulics.
It's got underlighting.
Yep.
The worst.
What was our topic?
We're talking about Mythbusters.
All right.
And I believe it was my turn, but we got distracted by Cybertrucks.
This is the psychic damage you were talking about.
Yeah. So my hosts, we're gonna have Dougie McMorning and Von Stuck.
Oh fuck yes.
Oh, nice. I would watch this.
I'm in.
And I don't have like a myth picked out, but they're absolutely doing some weird experiments down in the necropolis.
Yeah.
They're definitely reaching the limits of how much explosives a cadaver can withstand. Like all the episodes of Mythbusters that used like a ballistics gel dummy, they're doing with just a corpse.
Yep.
They're trying to recreate the Pig-a-Pulp, but for zombies.
Yep.
The zombie
It's not working somehow.
Somehow.
The velocity tears their limbs off.
With special guest Ezekiel.
Yep.
They're trying to find out if they can do the whole like capture the last thing a person saw when they died lantern thing, but with a zombie to get it double exposure.
Fucking Wild West.
We need more Wild West LFO.
So we need Ramos to come back for the giant metal spiders.
Uh-huh.
Oh man. Does that mean we're back to Doug for a topic?
Yep.
Do we want to keep going?
Do we run out the timer?
By far, but Like, if we want to keep going, we can. I'm enjoying this, but it's also 11 o'clock.
Let's do
Roman
one
time.
more just for giggles, and then
Okay,
go.
I gotta
Call it an
I
episode.
gotta grab an unserious one then.
yeah, give us something fun.
Yeah, we've been so serious so far.
While Doug's considering that, I just have that thought of, like, in Mythbusters when they bring in, like, the specialist or whatever,
Yeah,
the Dougie Von Stuck, as they're trying to figure out the most explosives a corpse can handle, they bring in a taxidermist, and they cannot figure out how he's getting so much dynamite into one
so
piglet.
little pig.
Yeah. Like, it shouldn't be physically possible, but he's just, like, TARDIS pig the dynamite in.
With magic, you can do anything.
Through God, all things are possible. So jot that down.
He's got the power of God and anime on his side.
So I had another answer for the Mythbusters thing real quick too. And this is going off the idea of, like, these characters feel like they have a lot of free time, and weird, stupid myths seem to attract themselves to these characters, or these characters' keywords. And this is going to be Hannah Lovelace and Taylor.
Okay. I like that.
And it's definitely, like, weird, stupid shit. Like, how many children can Von Schill beat up in a minute? Or the top velocity of the fuck yurt.
Oh, man.
Every episode, Hannah says, I hate it here at least once.
At least once.
Does Big Jake ever stop sweating?
No.
The reaction speed of the infamy showing up if Parker's in danger.
I don't know. Zip and Parker, Mythbusters?
I would watch that.
Mm.
I would watch that.
Nothing ever gets solved.
No.
Okay,
They get distracted by kissing.
I do actually have a serious option and an unserious option. I will let someone else pick. It's going to be 75 or 76.
I vote 76.
Yeah,
Okay.
76 is good.
76. Weird decides to make their own paint and steals a page from the Games Workshop marketing department, not paint pots. Thank fucking God. Propose a paint color and the name, which is either based off of your favorite character or yourself. So, one is going to be like a near blue-purple, and this is going to be Galacia Gerbil. And I don't know why I'm picking this particular character because she's not my favorite, but I think Ironside's indentation, which is basically a bruise color, would work as well.
That'd be kind of cool, honestly, though. Like a purplish, bluish, blackish, kind of like a wash that turns into like a bruised color.
Yeah.
That'd be really
Yeah.
cool.
That'd be useful, actually.
That'd make, like, undead flesh real easy.
Oh, yeah.
For usefulness, we'll go with Scoundrels Sepia, so we can get the Doug reference in there.
Nice.
Eli.
Yup. That's me.
Well, I got a joke while you're thinking. No.
No.
That'd be fun, but no, fuck it. Okay, so since this is no one's favorite character, we're gonna go with like a slightly old blood red, almost like a red orange, and that's is going to be Hans 57.
I love it. Amazing. No notes.
Better come up with something soon, Eli. I'm just gonna be making puns.
No, since you started yours off with your Through the Breach character, I started thinking of one for my Through the Breach character,
Yes.
who is a mimic who is working with the guild and trying to be a lawyer. So I'm also going to go with a red color. I'm going to go with Almier's red tape.
Nice.
Good. Yeah.
Yay.
I think I'm gonna go with a technical paint.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
It's gonna be like slightly clear but kind of glossy. We're gonna call it a Chambers Glisten. Nice sweaty color.
Sweaty Victorious.
Yep.
Incredible.
Okay.
Shit, that's me. So I've got a couple. I've got two in mind. The one's like a wash. I'm thinking we're gonna do like an Agrax Earth Jade, kind of a dirty brownish wash. We're gonna call it Somer's Pit Stain.
Perfect.
The other one I had was gonna be Coward's Yeller. That's gonna be a nice butter yellow color.
Nice.
Oh my god. I'm glad we picked this.
That's a good one.
Vickery.
Mine is real boring. But separate from Nate's yellow, I figured we'd just do like a squid pidge yellow because of her dress.
Yeah.
I like that.
I don't have any puns. You're welcome.
But next it's me.
Yep.
No.
We're doomed. I have two. One of these is actually packaged with Tim's.
Say the
And
name.
Yep. The name is it is a clear coat,
Okay.
but it is called Sex Yurt Cleanup, and it is UV active.
Oh.
I hate it here.
It's also scented and smells like Febreze.
Okay.
Not the jizz stain varnish.
God.
Yep. That's where I went with that one.
Oh no.
You can thank Tim, because as soon as he said that, it popped unbidded into my brain meats. So the other one that popped into my head well before that, thankfully, it is we're really on yellows today for whatever reason, because mine is also a yellow. It's very bright, but it's just that hair off towards like green to make it just a little sickly looking. And it is called Yellow Crypt Sunshine. But it very quickly becomes known in the community as War Crimes Yellow.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
How about like a prismatic transitional color? It'll just be Lohith flesh.
Nice.
That's good. That's
Good
good.
color shift.
Oh, you know what we fucking forgot? I gotta say it before we like wrap this up, because all of us forgot this. John Cho Blue.
John
Joe
Show
Blue.
Also, one other one that I thought of and then it got lost after the clear coat. We need Umbra Black, which is like Black 6.0.
Yeah.
It's just whatever Stuart Semple has come up with.
Get Stuart on
Keep
the line.
going darker.
I want to see zero details on this model, Mr. Semple.
I want this to literally look like a black void when I put it on the table that is just standing there ominously.
Oh, okay. Anyone want to name anything after themselves? Just to go with that other option. Because we're part of the community. Maybe they'll just throw us a bone and name a fucking color after us for some reason.
I mean, Coward's Yeller was kind of a reference to myself.
Fair, yes.
I think I'd go with a brown and just call it the box.
Ooh.
If you know, you know.
Like an off greenish brown. We're just gonna call it Sick of It here.
I was thinking like a Port Authority pink.
Port Authority pink.
Ooh, Port Authority pink.
Kim Best Blue.
Get 3 shades of like an orangish color and call it Ginger 1, Ginger 2, and Ginger 3.
Yes.
And Roman's Basement Gray.
Yes.
There it is.
Or you just finally figure out how to do plaid paint, best laid plaids.
Oh, I love that.
Best
That's real
laid
good.
plaids.
Yes, absolutely.
Awful. Hate it.
We're either gonna need some Scotsmen or some Canadians to use that on.
Okay, I think that's good.
That's an episode.
episode, guys. Okay, yeah, we'll wrap it up. I'm going to pause this timer that's already at 0 for the past, 40 minutes, but... yeah, I think we're all good. Thank you all for listening, and thank you, all 5 of you, for recording with me. Thank you, Victoria, for being here.
Always.
Thank you, Nate, for your contributions.
Yeah.
Thank you, Roman, for the lower half of the beard.
I do what I can.
Thank you, T-Ball, for the upper half of the beard.
Thanks. He lets me out sometimes.
And thank you, Unsad Eli, for giving us a vacancy for the sad boy role of Steam-Powered Scoundrels.
You're so welcome.
Woo!
Yes! And thank you, Douglas Scoundrels, for being Douglas Scoundrels. You're welcome, Douglas Scoundrels. I'm Douglas Scoundrels. And as we always say for the end of Friday Night Faux Down...
We're sorry.
We're sorry.
We're
They're
sorry. Let's be honest, Roman was really out of line with that yurt paint color, but he's got tenure, so we can't get rid of him.
I had to do something. I had
You know
to do
what's bad
something
is, like-
really bad to let the war crimes yellow go through without making everybody's eyes pop out of their head.
I think what's really bad is my first thought for a blacklight reactive paint is to paint a fully off-white alleyway echo and just cover it in that clear coat.
And with that, I'm leaving. We're gonna end this episode.
I mean, now.
Songs used in this production are Villainous Treachery and 5-Card Shuffle. All music is created by Kevin MacLeod and is licensed under Creative Commons.